What it do, players? It's Spaz, and welcome back to the channel. I'm doing another video, and this is a reaction video. Now, everyone's done reaction videos. I have not done a reaction video, and I thought, you know what? I found the right one to do it to. We are going back. We are talking about Outriders, the game I used to love. I still love. I just haven't played Outriders in over like maybe 5-6 months. It got a bit repetitive, but it doesn't mean I don't like the game. But I was surfing, I was checking out videos today, and I stumbled upon a brand new content for Outriders, basically in like a DLC kind of. I'm downloading it right now on my PlayStation. So it is called New Horizon, and we have a presentation that I found on YouTube, and I want to share my reaction with you guys and what I think about it. And man, without further ado, let's check this out real quick.
Oh, I've heard such terrible, terrible things about you. How many of my people did you kill just to reach us?
Whoa.
How about that then?
What?
There's not much more to say when it comes to World Slayer.
Okay, so that was a expansion for 2022. Wow, man, this game is about to blow up again.
Other than it's a fully formed expansion to the game that takes the Outriders to the furthest reaches of Enoch in an all-new story that poses their biggest challenge to date. There's loads more to talk about when it comes to World Slayer, but that, I'm afraid, is a topic for another day. So, you've just had a very whistle-stop tour of what is coming to the game, but we've still got a little bit of time together, haven't we? So I'm gonna pass the mic over to the fountain of all knowledge, Sven, and he's gonna give you a much deeper dive of the update, and specifically how it shakes up the Outriders endgame for the better. Here's your New Horizons Spotlight.
Hello everyone, Sven here to give you the full lowdown on what exactly this massive new update brings to the table. As we have always said, Outriders is not a live service game, although we have constantly updated and improved the player experience and focused our attentions on the core game to ensure players receive the game they deserved and we intended. This continued focus has...
I just want to pause it right there. If you guys have played this game, leave a comment and tell me if you like it, if you don't like it, why you don't like it, why you like it. That'd be really cool, just to get to know if people have played this game. And I bought this game the day it came out.
Allowed us to improve Outriders in a growing number of ways, and in our commitment, we have gone to town. Now, a few short months later, we'd like to lift the hood on how we improved Outriders and show you exactly what we've been working on. Okay, let's take it from the top. When Outriders originally launched, the endgame experience players were having sadly didn't quite align with what you wanted and what we expected. This was arguably our greatest challenge to resolve. Rewards for expeditions were granted based on how quickly you could complete an expedition. For most players, this meant forcing themselves into a specific playstyle based on damage per second only. This stifled build diversity and the tremendous creativity our players bring to the table. Expeditions now have no...
Okay, now we've been talking about this. The Outriders community have been talking about putting non-timed expedition runs for a long time now, and I'm so happy that they actually put this in. Let's see what they have to say.
no timer by default. In this new system, finishing an expedition, regardless of how long it takes, will earn you that expedition's reward.
Yes.
Rewards have also been equalized, so that even expeditions that fundamentally take longer to finish will still be respectful of your time as a player and will feel rewarding to complete. This means that you won't need to sprint to the end of an expedition in order to get the best possible loot. You can take as long as you want and play an experiment with the character build of your choosing, all without being punished. You can still run a timed expedition if you prefer, but this would be only for bragging rights, not for improved rewards.
Legendary
At
grind.
launch, grinding for legendary gear wasn't fun and didn't feel rewarding enough, even when playing on the highest difficulty levels. It was also very hard to find specific items due to the random nature of the system. Since then, we've implemented a 100% increase to all legendary drop rates, globally. We also developed an anti-duplication system, which reduces the likelihood of players getting items they already own. Furthermore, another change made to expeditions that will benefit legendary loot hunters is the final mission. The Eye of the Storm will now grant you a pick-and-choose legendary item reward upon completion. You'll be able to choose one of 3 gear pieces, with your options being randomly pulled directly from the full loot pool. Finally, we've also made Tiago more useful. Tiago's shop now offers options for a mystery legendary purchase, and you can spend...
Now this might be good. You can choose your legendary, and we have rerolls. Replace Diego's entire elite offer with a new selection of legendary items. This is gonna mix things up a bit, keep it fresh, which is good. A really good idea.
Spend drop pod resources to re-roll this elite offer. Getting all the legendary gear in the game is all well and good, but what if you want to look a certain way, but your build relies on mods or set bonus that is only available on a certain piece of gear? It's one of the most requested features from you so far. We've added transmogrification, which will let you change the visual aspect of an item to that of another item of the same type. For weapons, it also includes all sounds. Pretty cool, huh? Transmogging is entirely free. No convoluted systems, microtransactions or in-game resources required, and there's no limit to how often an item can be transmogrified. As soon as you've acquired an item, you will also acquire its transmog design. Your transmog library spans across your entire account, meaning it collects designs from all your characters in your roster into one pool. Let's check out a few examples. Say you really love the look of your Devastator legendary gear set, but you just wished your badass trickster could wear it, while maintaining your perfect trickster build. With just a few clicks in a visual customizer, your wish can now become a reality. After changing the look from the Trespasser set to the MARSHAL'S set, your trickster build with all its abilities is still the same, but now you're sporting a mean Devastator look. Anomaly Effigy is an effing awesome shotgun. But sometimes it's one of those days where you just don't feel like carrying around a bulky animal skull, feather, thing. Instead, you prefer your gun to look like one of the newly introduced weapons from the New Horizon update. Given you already found a Runa Scythe, you just need to apply the design onto your effigy and you're good to go. Don't forget, it's inside what counts. Underneath the new look is all the functions of the Anomaly Effigy.
You can change the look of your weapons, but it is still the same weapon. That's a good idea, man. That is a good idea.
Power and perks included. Transmog truly lets you express your style whilst keeping that perfect build that has been tuned to perfection for the most vicious of endgame expeditions. If you want to run into the Eye of the Storm with rusted gear, do it. If you missed that first legendary gun you sported, bring it back. If you have the Hellranger's pack and want your pyro to look like a badass biker, well, you know the drill by now. Head to the visual customizer and raise some hell. We also don't want you to lose track of what items you already transmogged in your inventory. That's why customized gear will be marked by this new symbol. Another important note, you do not have to dismantle any gear to acquire the design for it. As soon as it pops up in your inventory, it'll be part of your transmog collection. Can you fill and complete your transmog library? To get you started, and in celebration of the New Horizon update release, we have another little cool something for you. Everyone logging on this week, and that means new and existing players,
you know what?
will receive a unique legendary armor piece.
Here's what they should do. Here's what they should do. They should have tokens. They should drop tokens in the game, which is similar to Call of Duty system, where they have a double XP for 30 minutes. It keeps players playing the game longer. Double XP. Or something that just gives you a mini boost. A buff, you know. That'd be freaking awesome.
Awesome changes, but feel like you've already completed everything there is to do in Outriders? Ah, a new expedition would be nice, you say. We hear you. How about 4? And how about for free? We added 4 brand new and massive expeditions, taking you to previously unexplored areas of Enoch, each featuring an exciting mini-story, connecting you with characters and events experienced in the main campaign. MOLTEN Depths will send you back to Eagle Peaks. When a drop pod signal activated, Dunham investigated and found a hidden power station. In order to take it back online, she wants you to clear out the station from any unwanted tenants, no matter the size, shape, and form. The city of NOMADS will confront you with a character who is haunted by the sins of his past. Very aware of his dark history, you decide to help him in protecting the old Pax village Uketu-Atara. In the MARSHAL'S complex, Corrigan, the great Grand Marshal himself, asks you to reclaim a facility near Deadrock Pass, taken by insurgents. It won't take you long to discover that this facility is anything but just another insurgent camp. Last but not least, the Wellspring. Tiago told you about a Pax legend of a sacred place called Atuma Itaru, where pilgrims would take long travels to sacrifice their treasures into deep wells. You and your team are in search of those forgotten riches, if it wasn't for this tremendous storm that seems to get stronger and stronger. Even new expedition players will already have access to the first of the 4 fresh expeditions, with the others unlocking at challenge tier 4, 8, and 12, and without a time.
Yeah, the fact that all this new content is all free, man, that gets my thumbs up for sure.
A requirement to get the gear, feel free to take your time and explore. That's something you should definitely keep in mind when visiting these 4 new locations, cause they're a bit different and special in many ways. But wait, there's more. Here's a very fast recap of the many changes Outriders has undergone since launch, and that you can look forward to when returning to Enoch as part of the New Horizon update. Yeah, I know, you just love to hum along to the tune of the opening video, but we reckon you've probably seen the intro one too many times now. Check it out. With the New Horizon update, you're able to skip it and get into the game much quicker now. Hey, you're welcome. For console players, we've added a number of new control settings and customization options. A core focus for us is to enable players to experiment with build diversity and play Outriders in a way that is the most fun to you. Using this as our guiding philosophy, we focused on buffing players, gear, and skills for all 4 classes. If you stop playing shortly after launch and are only getting back into the game now, you will feel tankier and will deal more damage. Maybe take some of your previously neglected skills out for a spin too. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Here's how we improve the multiplayer experience. We now have fully functioning crossplay across all platforms, including Stadia. Matchmaking rules have been improved to enable players to find better connections that have less lag, rubber banding, or disconnections. We also implemented a matchmaking rule to check for AFK players, to help you find active partners and get into the game quicker. A kick protection from expeditions has been implemented. You can no longer be booted from a session before claiming your expedition reward. And I mean, what kind of jerk would do something like that anyway? We also greatly reduced multiplayer crashes and disconnection issues, leading to an overall much more stable experience. Whew. And I think that's actually about it for now. If you're
Yeah.
after more detail, be sure to drop by the Outriders social channels over the next couple days, where we will be deep diving on the finer points of all these great changes. We hope you are as excited as we are for the New Horizon update, and we can't wait to share more about the exciting future ahead. Thank you again for your relentless support, and please stay healthy out there. And with that, back to you, Lucy.
The New Horizon update brings a host of new content and improvements to the game, offering...
Oh man, if you are just watching this and you have no idea what Outriders is, man, I really recommend playing Outriders. It's a really cool game. It's a looter shooter. It's quite fun if you enjoy grinding, getting legendaries and stuff like that. Great game. Reminds me of a bit like Halo and Gears of War combined, if they had a baby, as they say. Great game. Guys, that's it. If you enjoy this video, hit the like. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub, man. That'd be great. It helped the channel out. Leave a comment if you guys have any thoughts on this. And I'll tell you what, I'm probably going to be uploading more Outriders videos on the channel. With this new content. I can't wait. Awesome. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'll catch you guys on the next one.